Hello students, in this lecture I am going to teach multiplication of numbers very closer to the base only, and also squares of the numbers very closer to the standard base. What is the meaning for base? Our system is a decimal system, so any numbers which are closer to the 10 powers, that means the 10 power n format numbers are there, na? So those numbers, n is what, my whole number. If I put n equal to 0, I'll get 10 power 0. 10 power 0 is 1. If numbers are very closer to 1 also, we can multiply them, we can square them very easily, right? That means 0.96 into 0.94. That type of multiplication also we can do comfortably. And numbers closer to 10 power 1, that means 10. Also we can do multiplication squares easily. Numbers closer to 100 also we can do multiplication squares cubes easily, and 1000 also like that on, right? But these are the standard bases only. And what about other bases? Those are the convenient bases, not standard bases. Those cases also we can deal it furtherly, right? First of all, I'm taking this type of thing, right? Let with help of example I'll explain it easily, so then you can understand betterly, right? We'll see that I'm taking first of all, so 8 times of 9, right? So I need to multiply 8 9 is 72, we know that. But by using this method, how we can learn it, right? We'll see that particular thing, right? So after that, we'll go for how we this Vedic mathematics connected with what ma our real life mathematics also. That connection also I'll show it, right? Proofs are there. So these are not blind techniques; these are traditional techniques, on, right? So now I'm taking these two numbers are very closer to our standard base is what, 10. So 10 power format are called standard base only, right? So 20 is the what my convertible base only. It is not convenient base. That means we can convert into 20, 30, like that also. That we'll see furtherly, right? So first of all, 10 is the base. If I'm taking 8 is a number, the my number is a, so slightly less than our standard base. No? How much less? 2 less only there, right? So at bottom of this number, write 2 value, right? So 2 less, how we can indicate mathematically? So we'll write like a minus 2, right? So bottom of that particular number inside the circle, write minus 2. It indicates what? Your number 8 is 2 less than 10, right? It is the meaning. 9 also, what about 9? So your 9 also number is less, 1 less than what? Your standard base. So 10 on, right? Now in this multiplication, we'll write generally two parts on, right? So left part, first part, and the right part is the second part on, right? So how to get second part of the number? So now we can multiply these numbers, right? The circle numbers we can multiply. Minus 2 into minus 1 will get 2 on, right? So this is the rightmost part of your number. And how to get left part of this particular number here? We can add them diagonally, right? 8 plus minus 1, right? Not straightly, diagonally we'll add it, right? 8 plus minus 1, which is also gives what, 7, and 9 plus minus 2 also, it will also give 7 on, right? So 8 9 is 72, we know that. And there are conditions are there. So to get left part, what is the method actually? First step 1 is what? Step 1. So to find, so what my rightmost part, right? To find a rightmost part. So multiply deficiencies on. These are the deficiencies only. Less values than your base, na? So multiply these deficiencies only. So multiply the deficiencies only. Deficiencies, right? Are surpluses, right? Extra is there, more values are there. We can call it the surplus, right? So multiply deficiency and surplus value and put them in the rightmost part. So and one more condition is there. How many digits are there in the base? Your rightmost part also we have to accommodate those many number of digits only. That is the first step, right? And second step, leftmost part value, how to get it? Step 2. So to fill the leftmost part of the number. So leftmost part, right? Leftmost part of the number, to fill this particular thing. So add what ma? So diagonally, right? So number, it's a diagonally opposite number, not above number. We need to add diagonally, right? Add them diagonally, right? Add numbers diagonally, right? Crossly, not upper part, right? So add numbers diagonally will get leftmost part. Otherwise, what we can write here, your base value plus a deficiency 1 plus a deficiency 2 also, it will give leftmost part of your number. Clear ma? Either way we can do it, right? We can add them diagonally. Our base value is a 10 plus a deficiency 1 is what? Minus a 2, and deficiency 2 value how much ma? Here minus 1. If we add them, still I am getting what ma? 7 on that. So this is the logic. Once if you get this clarity, then you can apply the same logic for any number of numbers case also. Bigger number is a bigger also, we can handle it very comfortably, right? So this is the process, and we'll go for second example. Then you'll get the clarity on this part, right? And take one more example, you can find easily. So I can take here, so 8 6 I want to multiply, right? And here also these two numbers are less than base 10 and closer to base 10 only. First of all, I am taking numbers closer to standard base only, right? Bigger numbers also will do it furtherly, right? So now see that 8 is what ma? Number 2 less than our base, na? So we'll write minus 2 symbolically, right? Mathematically, minus 2 indicates what? Your number 8 is a 2 less than base only, your standard base only. And 6 also same thing, it is a 4 less than your standard base. I'm writing minus 4 on that. Now, so there are two parts are there. This product value contains only two parts only. Now, how to get rightmost part of this particular number here? So we can multiply the deficiencies only. Minus 2 into minus 4 will get 8 only. And number of zeros in the base is 1 0 only. One digit only we accommodated in the rightmost part, right? This is clear, right? How to get leftmost part of the number here? So add them diagonally. 8 plus minus 4, it will give 4. 6 plus minus 2 also 4. 10 plus deficiency 1 minus 2, deficiency 2 minus 4. So 10 minus 6 also will give 4 on that. And finally, I am getting 8 6 equal to how much more? 48 I am getting. So once if you are applying what ma? If you are getting familiarity, when numbers are bigger also, you can handle them very comfortably, right? So now I am taking one more thing, just see that one. Now I am taking bigger number, little bit, 12 times of 13 I need to multiply, right? And your base is what ma? Here our base of the number is what? 10 only. Our numbers are very closer to standard bases, then we can do this model, right? And convertible type of bases also, we'll see that furtherly, right? Now 12 is what ma? Number which is slightly more than what? Your number, your base na 10. So is that how much more than 10? 2 more. So plus 2 I am writing, right? And 13 is also 3 more than your standard base only. Plus 3 we are writing over the bottom of this particular number. Right? Now here this product contains two parts, first part and second part, right? So how to get second part of the number? Multiply these surpluses on, right? These numbers we can call them as what ma? Surplus we can call it, right? The extra is there na? Surplus, right? It is more than your base, na? It is surplus on. Multiply surpluses here. 2 into 3, I'll get 6 on, right? Here number of digits in the what ma? Rightmost part is equal to what? Number of digits in the what ma? So number of zeros in the base of your number, right? So base contains 1 0, rightmost part also we accommodated one number on that. And here to get leftmost part, so we need to add them diagonally, right? So 12 plus 3 will get 15. 13 plus 2 also 15. Base plus deficiency 1, surplus 1 plus surplus 2 also 15 on that. Will get finally 12 13s. I am getting what ma? Here 156 I got it. So 12 13 equal to how much ma? 156. In this way we can handle it, right? See one more example. I am taking so 13 17s, right? So how to get it, right? Here also I am taking base value 10 only. First of all, we are doing actually numbers very closer to standard base, right? So convertible base type of numbers also we'll do in the next lecture, right? And see here, so 13, 17, how to do it, ma? So number 13 is a 3 more than your base. So we'll write bottom of this particular number, I'll write plus a 3 on, right? It indicates what, ma? Your 13 is a 3 more than your base, right? And 17 also how much, ma? 7 more than your standard base on, right? Now this product contains two parts of the two parts, na? So leftmost part, rightmost part. To get leftmost part of the number, we know that diagonally will add them, right? To get the rightmost part of the number, multiply the surplus or a deficiency. Less is there, multiply those less numbers. How much less is there? Those numbers we need to multiply them, right? So 3 7 ja here how much, ma? 21. So here we can't write 21 directly, right? 1 we can write. So we need to take 2 as a carry, right? So here base contains only 1 0. So we need to accommodate only one number in the rightmost part. So that is the thing, right? And now we can add them diagonally here. Cross addition, right? Diagonal addition, right? So what will get my here? So 13 plus 7 will get 20. 20 plus 2 will get 22. 13 17 is equal to how much? Finally, I am getting 221 on, right? 221. In this way, we can calculate it, right? Now I am taking little bit bigger numbers also. Can you apply the same logic or not? We'll see that, right? So I am taking 96 times of 92, right? Equal to how much, right? Now these two numbers are very closer to 90 also, but standard base is what, my here 100 I can take it, right? So our base is what here 100, right? Now 96 is how much less than 100 here? 4 less only. So that less part we can denote with the negative sign, right? Minus 4 we are writing below that particular number inside the circle, right? And 92 also how much less than 100 here? 8 less only. This less value I am denoting with a negative sign, right? And this product also contains two parts only. So rightmost part, leftmost part, right? So rightmost part, how to get it, ma? Here second part of the number, multiply deficiencies on, right? So minus 4 into minus 8, minus minus plus 8 4 ja 32 will get it, right? So I'm writing 32. Your base contains what, ma? Two zeros only. In the rightmost part will allow only maximum what, ma? Here two digits on, right? Two digits will allow in the rightmost part, right? Extra is there, we can take carry. Less is there, we'll adjust it accordingly, right? And how to get this leftmost part of the number, first part of the number, we can add them diagonally. So 92 plus minus 4, right? We'll get what, ma? 88 we can get it. Therefore, finally I'm getting 96 times of 92 equal to how much, ma? So 8832 I got it, right? So in this way we can multiply them comfortably, right? And see one more example, you can get the clarity on this part. So I want actually 96 into 96, which is 96 square, but still we are applying in the beginning, right? So here also your number is what, ma? Very closer to what base side 100 on, right? Standard base is what, ma? So 10 powers only, 100 I am taking 10 square on, right? So 96 is what, ma? 4 less than 100. So write below 96 as a 4 value. Minus 4 I am writing inside the circle. It indicates what, ma? Your number 96 is 4 less than 100. And similarly it is also 96 only, 4 less than 100 here. So this multiplication, this product contains two parts, first part and second part. How to get second part of the number? Multiply deficiencies on, right? So minus 4 into minus 4, 16 will write, which is nothing but minus 4 whole square. Why? Number is equal, so that I am writing as it is, right? So minus 4 whole square I am getting in the rightmost part, but make sure that your base contains how many zeros in the base. As many digits only we need to write in the rightmost side, right? That is the standard condition. And here leftmost part, first part of the number, how to get it? We need to add them diagonally. Its value 96 minus 4, right? 96 minus 4 we got, right? By looking normally, which is equal to what, ma? Here by looking normally from number, add deficiency, clear, ma? Add surplus, right? If surplus is there, square case I can do it directly now. 96 square, how I can handle it now? So I can handle it directly if you observe it, little bit observation required, right? So now I'm taking this particular thing here. So 96 value, base is what, 100 only, we know that. Standard base I'm taking starting, right? 100 on, right? Base value is 100. Now your number is how much less than 100? 4 less than 100. So bottom of this particular number, write that 4 value. 4 less, I'm denoting with minus 4, right? So how to fill rightmost part of the number? Square the deficiency square case, right? Square case is the technique, right? So square the deficiency, minus 4 whole square I can get it. Now how to get leftmost part of the number? To the number, add your deficiency value to get leftmost part of the number. Clear, ma? To your number, add deficiency, will get leftmost part of the number. It is one technique, right? So 96 minus 4 we are getting here. So to the number we are adding the deficiency, right? Now here what will get? 9 2 will get, 4 square equal to 16 will get, and it is very simple, right? Therefore 96 square value how much? I'm getting 9216 on that. So in this way we can calculate the squares of the number very closer to your standard base. Clear, ma? Now I'm using this technique only again. So I want 106 square value, right? So your base is what, man? Now I'm looking this base on, this base technique on, right? So base value what here? 100 on, right? Your numbers are very closer to 100, right? Now, so 106 value how much, man? Here 6 more than 100 only, na? So plus 6 I'm writing. So your square part contains two parts only, na? First part and second part are leftmost part, rightmost part. How to fill rightmost part of the number? Square your surplus or a deficiency value, that will get as it is, right? That we can get as it is, right? Now what you'll get? So 6 square I can write it, but make sure that how many zeros are there in your base, as many digits only we have to write in the rightmost part of the number. That is also one condition, right? Now how to get leftmost part of the number here? To the number, add your what, ma? Add your surplus value. What will get? 106 value plus 6 we can get. Now if you simplify this one, 112, and here what will get, ma? 36 will get it, right? So therefore I'm getting this particular part clearly. So 106 square value how much? So 11236 is my answer on that. So I can square the numbers if numbers are bigger also, right? Very easily now, right? So now take one more example. Now by using this technique, if you know squares of the number from 1 to 25, then almost all the squares we can write it very easily, right? So 1 to 25 squares are there. So by using this technique we can use it. That we can do it furtherly and see that, right? One more thing, I want 88 square value calculation, right? Now here also base value how much? First of all I'm taking standard base only. So base is what? 100 on, right? Now we'll see this particular part, right? 88 value how much less than 100, right? We'll check it once. So 12 less than 100 only. 12 less than 100, right? So your number, square of number containing two parts. So what my first part and second part? How to get second part? Square your deficiency value, that we need to put in the rightmost side, right? So how to get this left part of the number here? From the number we can add what, ma? Or subtract the deficiency value, right? Add them. 88 minus 12, if you add them, what will get? We'll get here 76 on that. Now I'm writing 76 here, but 12 square value we know that it is the 144 only. So 44 only I need to write it. 1 is the carry on that. Why 1 carry here? Your base is what, ma? Containing two zeros in it. So in the rightmost part we have to allow only two digits on, right? Now this carry we can add to the left part. What will get, ma? So 7744 we can get it. Therefore 88 square value how much? 7744 we can get it, right? Now similarly take one more example. So I want to calculate 99 square value, right? So your number is what, ma? Very closer to what? Base 100 on, right? Now your 99 is how much less than 100? 1 less than 100. Bottom of this particular number, inside the circle write -1. It indicates what? Your number is 1 less than 100, right? And square of any number has only two parts on, right? So what my second part, first part. are leftmost part, rightmost part. How to write leftmost part of the number? Square your deficiency or surplus value that we can put in rightmost part side of the number. And how to get this particular side, leftmost part of the number? From the number, we can subtract the deficiency or to the number. That sign is already written in the number. Then we can add the deficiency part, right? 99 what ma? So plus minus 1 value will write it directly. How much will get finally? Here 98 will get. Here we can't write one value. We need to write how much ma? 2 digits we have to write one, right? 1 we need to write like a 2-digit number. So I can write this value as what ma? 01 I can write it. Therefore I am getting my number in this format. So 99 square equal to how much ma? Here we are getting 9801 on that. And similarly write one more example. I am taking 102 whole square value, right? And here also same way, your base is what ma? Here base of the number is what? 100 only. Why numbers are very closer to 100. Your number is how much more than 100 here? 2 more. So I can write inside what ma? Below the number inside the circle plus a 2 I will write it. What is the meaning of it? Your number is a 2 more than 100, right? 2 more than base value, right? So square of this particular number contains two parts. So leftmost part, rightmost part. Rightmost part value how much ma? Square the surplus value here or a deficiency value, right? So how to get leftmost part of the number? So to the number, so add that surplus value, right? So 102 plus 2 will write it here. But make sure that your rightmost part contains how many digits ma? So base contains two zeros. We need to write two digits only here, right? We can't write more, we can't write less also, right? And totally how much ma? Here 104. Here we'll get 4, but we need to write it as a 2-digit number, right? 04 will write. And totally its value how much ma? 10404 is the square of this particular number, right? So in this way we can find squares of all numbers, and multiplications also we can do it furtherly, right? Multiplications also. So any numbers given, we can multiply them very comfortably na here. Clear ma? So in this way we can find squares of all bigger numbers, right? Easily, right? So thank you. We'll meet in next class with the convertible basis, right?